The summary of my love. My life story preface. Every story has a preface, right? So here's mine. Where should I start? I had short feelings. Now, I'm talking about someone I first admired, and then truly loved. Shruti. Maybe someday these words will reach you, but I'm not writing this to impress you. This story holds everything I couldn't say back then. Now, I'm sharing it here. I get you. Your logic. Not everything, but I think I can manage. Her. I know her too, but not everything. Why do I feel that way? With everyone. So, baby, if these words ever find you, remember this. Love isn't said. It's done. We were a good pair. A bond built on good vibes. Like I want to know her more than her parents ever could. Is that even possible? All I can do is dream. Never. I didn't fall in love with her at first. The more I question, the fewer answers I find. That's why I said, maybe she'll feel bad if she reads this. Will I ever know what she truly feels about me? I know it's impossible. So let me ask myself, will she ever know how much I love her? How do I hold it in my heart? Or am I just lying to her? I only realized my love when she was about to leave me for higher education. It was like, you hope for one thing, it gives you another. Been there. Too many times. I didn't know how much I cherished the song until it stopped playing. There would help us remember every bad thing we did, and every good thing we felt. The unexpected sadness which made me stand here today and tomorrow. Everything was fine till I understood that I loved her. She was a fine girl, a kind, honest, young, and beautiful lady. Enjoy. Why am I saying this? When I learned she'd leave, I confessed my feelings. I proposed. She didn't reply. But when I asked, did you read it? Yes or no, I don't know your answer. Sometimes, it laughs at you. But let me answer for myself. Just to avoid hurting me, she said, I lost the letter you gave me. That's how kind and mature she was, even then. But also she was the person who never loved me. Am I sad about that? F. Asterisk, asterisk, yes! But also no. Because loving her taught me more than I could have learned otherwise. Let me break it down. You won't be sure about love until life grabs you by the throat and says, look closer, you idiot. I don't believe in love at first sight. It might make you physically attracted. Love at first sight can make your D*CK stand, but not your heart. But your feelings won't stand firm after just one glance. For me, love is just like, I don't know. I'm not that mature enough to define what even elders can't pin down. So what is love then? Pure love. True love. What are these huff? Is love like the variants of corona? Do tell me in the comments. For me, no. 'Cause love is a complex emotion with unequal shares of sharing and caring between men and women. For a boy and girl, it's talking, holding hands, first, kisses, hugs, many more but cute things. For men and women, it's exchanged words, built-up dreams, the urge to live together forever and some naughty things, etc. There's also love after marriage, the densest phase for men. Why? Because some fail to take care of what they already own. Harsh, but true. But let's not dive deeper. I'm still young, let me drown and die here first. I'm not saying all these things to define my love, but to find the definition of my for myself. Because my teacher once said, if you want a solution for a question, first, write the whole problem. So I'm applying it here in hope of getting her. My bad, in hope of getting the answer for my question. 'Cause love can only be felt, not defined. It's actually funny, right? When I was young, I thought my love was pure and true. How foolish to call it love before I even knew what love was. But that ignorance was bliss, because after understanding love, one may never love again. Maybe love isn't meant to connect with everyone we desire. If it did, how would we learn its value? That's why God teaches love by breaking hearts first. Or maybe I'm just stubborn enough to need the same lesson again and again. This is just a glimpse of love from my perspective. There's still more things I can't even put into words yet. So let's solve love and life together. And I'm still trying to get her. To start, I was in a relationship with another girl. Alisha, she was my friend. I can't call it love now, but I accepted her due to my friend's influence. They'd say things like, she's into you. Or you won't find a truer girl or love like that. So I went along. At the time, it all felt real. She was a good girl. I liked her, especially her long hair. I loved playing with it whenever I got the chance. And the way she would get jealous if I talked with other girls. It was at a young age where I didn't know about what love truly means. I knew love even then. Or maybe not. But love is like a spider web. The more you solve, the more it entangles again and again. But it didn't last long. Our vibes didn't align, and with board exams looming the next year, things just ended. I don't regret it. Whatever I felt then, I acted on it. Right or wrong. Let's just wind up by saying whatever it was good. Where's the end? I don't know. All I know is that I understood the meaning of love by loving someone who never loved me back. This isn't a perfect love story. It's just the summary of my love. I didn't write this to impress anyone. I wrote it because some feelings need a place to live. Maybe you'll find a piece of yourself in my story. Or maybe you'll just remember a boy who felt things too soon or too late. Either way, this is real and mine. That's all that matters. So fasten your seatbelts, 'cause it's gonna be a long ride. Was I too early? Or too late? She was a good girl. I loved her with my whole being. Yet, we didn't get to be together. I am not blaming her or seeking revenge. This is just a flood of my emotions. I truly loved her the way I love my family. But how do I explain it? Sometimes words really fail me. It's just like, Tilda. Tilda oi. Mister, calm down. Why rush it? Start things in order. Sorry, my bad friends. Let me serve this story properly. Before her, she had long hair. Now her. The love that taught me many things. Love and life. Let's not just talk about love. Because I live to solve complicated things. They keep me busy, always curious, always spiced up. It is like the nature is asking, between us, love, and your girl, who's more complicated? My answer, she is. Because she doesn't share much. Maybe I'm not the one she wants to share it with. Maybe she doesn't want to share. I want to know her so much. Like she's my second nature. At the end of the day, will it matter to her though? Sometimes I think this love is a blessing and a curse nature gave to humans, because you never really know what it was. I said, let's talk about life yet. Here I am. Alright. Let's continue where I left off. Let's talk about life. Maybe life isn't complicated. Maybe we are. But instead of accepting that, we blame others. I don't know. The more I think, the more I question. Ignorance is bliss. No thinking gives no tension. Here's the secret about life. Understand for things, and you'll grasp one. That's something, right? You ask a question. And by the end of the day, you've got 3 more. So is life complicated? It depends on how you look at it. Life's like a mirror. Laugh at it. It laughs with you. You know what I mean. Fate loves playing tricks. So at last, maybe life is hard and smooth by turns. That's what makes it life. What's the point of a path that's always a straight line? But in the midst of all this, don't forget to feel everything. Have fun like there's no tomorrow. Die with no regrets. This was just part of the whole story I do on it. No. Will I post next part or not?